Hi, Unconventionalists. Lydia here from Screw the Cubicle. Just wanted to say hi for the week, but also share with you a quick little tip on something I've been seeing happening with some of my clients as well as people around me. Everybody's kind of getting ready for. Oh, there's a chicken not having a good time out there. There's a lot of people here kind of getting ready and prepared for the new year. So they're in this kind of learning mode, getting their goals and plans ready for the new year to get it started right. And everyone's telling me, oh my God, there's just so much to learn. I'm going to this course for email marketing. I'm learning how to write. I'm figuring out what kind of business I should build, and then I'm learning funnels. And it's this never-ending story of being an entrepreneur and obviously educating yourself about how to build a business and have more freedom. Now, these are all great things. I'm all about learning and educating yourself, but I also know that when you try to do too many things at once and try to learn everything at once, you're going to end up getting overwhelmed instead of inspired, right? To actually get shit done. So what I usually do is that when I get a free article or I sign up for a free course or even when I buy a course, I don't actually do it until it's time for me to do it. So I use Evernote to kind of categorize all the things that I need to learn for my business or for my own personal growth in the categories that I create, right? So maybe some of them are Facebook ads, sometimes it's marketing funnels, sometimes it's launch marketing strategies, whatever they may be, I categorize them. And I kind of throw everything that I see on the online world or been passed on or signed up for into these folders, and I call it like read later or learn later. But I don't go in there and try to read the stuff now, because I know it's going to overwhelm me and get me distracted from the real things that are priorities in my life right now. So that's the first thing you need to think about first, is what's the big urgent thing, the pressing thing that you actually really need to do right now, right? To let go of the angst and to get a bit more direction for yourself. And it might be the most simplest thing. It could be, not simple, but it could be the thing, right, that keeps coming up in your day-to-day life that's in the back of your mind, like, ooh, I don't even know what I'm good at, for example. So if you are starting to look at, how to write your about page or copywriting for business owners, I mean, that isn't going to help you really to figure out what the best thing is that you can create from your skill sets to build a business, for example. So if that's the pressing problem, then you need to start blocking off your time and efforts towards that one thing that will make the difference for you when you solve it. And then you can deal with these other things like copywriting and marketing and blah, blah, blah later, because the biggest, most important thing is, what the hell are you going to create as a business? And what skill sets are you going to use that you already have? How can you re-look at your skill sets differently and be more business-like about it rather than being an employee mindset? That might be more important to you than figuring out your marketing funnels and all that stuff, right? So I want to kind of challenge you to not get distracted by the shiny object syndrome, but also to start to learn to file your learnings, right? File it in Evernote, Google Doc, Dropbox, whatever is your cup of tea, and do not look at it until it's really time to do it. So I've got launch stuff, for example, that I'm going to totally read over Christmas holidays because I'm launching something in January, but it's been in there for like a year, but I wasn't ready to launch my course yet. So there's no point of me reading it and figuring shit out, because it's not really feasible for me to do it, because it'll distract me from the things that I really had to do for this year, right? That now have brought me to be prepared to launch my e-course. Okay, so hopefully that was helpful. If you've been feeling overwhelmed, just file it, forget it, and just know that you will go to it when it's time, when you're ready. But focus on the things that matter most today. Okay, see you later.